Trillion babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. This is a channel where we are transparent and we are fun and we are honest and we're lit. Let me take these annoying bracelets off. I don't got time for this shit to be clicking and clanking the whole time I'm recording a YouTube video. So today's video is going to be a story time, and it's going to be a story time about me getting my nipples pierced 2 times in one day, which was fucking insane. I actually got, so how many piercings do I have, or how many piercings have I had in my entire life? So I've had my industrial bar pierced. It got snatched out so many times I just ended up taking it out. I had the tip of my ear pierced, took that out because it was annoying. I had multiple piercings in my ear, but those didn't last long. I've gotten my nipples pierced a total of 3 times, then add the one time I got it pierced twice. So technically I've gotten my nipples done 4 times. I also got my Christina done, which was probably the most painfulest fucking piercing I've ever had in my entire life. I literally screamed. I literally screamed because it was that horrid. And then I got my top and my bottom belly button pierced. I got that done like 2 years ago and I still have them done. Never had to take them out or anything like that, so those are fine. It's really nice outside, so that's why my boobs is out. I'm looking like a baddie because it's nice outside. But yeah, let's get back to the story time. So probably last year, I go to my normal piercer. I've literally let her pierce everything. I've only went to one other person to get my nose pierced, and my nose started bleeding, and I've never had that happen before, so I never went back to that person again. I've just stuck with the woman who did the rest of my piercings, because the one time I deterred, my fucking nose was bleeding. It was insane. Like, she like pushed the needle through it and then blood just started gushing. I'm like sitting here holding a towel like this has never happened to me before, and I broke my nail right before this video. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see the Lone Ranger? It's it right here. But anyways, so yeah, I called up my piercer and I'm like, hey, I want to get my nipples done again. I want to be a bad bitch again, because for some reason when I got pregnant 5 years ago, I just felt like having piercings was gonna make me look like less of a mom, so I took all my piercings out. I used to have my septum pierced, took that out when I got pregnant, and then I had my labret pierced, took that out when I got pregnant, and then I just felt like that piercing started becoming very, very common, and I got it at a time where it was not common at all. A black girl having the middle of her lip pierced was just not common, especially where I'm from. It's kind of emo, so once I started seeing a lot of people get the same piercing as me, I kind of just took it out. So I called up my piercer and I'm like, hey, can you do my nipples again? And this is when COVID was going on, so she kind of came to my house to do my nipples, which was really, really cool. It was in the comfort of my own home, so that was cool. So I kind of just laid back on the bed like this. You just lay flat, and she pierced this one, and then she pierced this one, and she's like, okay, look at them in the mirror. So then I sit up and she's like, wait, and I'm like, oh shit. You just know something is wrong. That's like getting a tattoo and the tattooer are like, oh shit, hold on. So it just instantly made me nervous. And she's like, this one is crooked. You can look in the mirror and see if you like it, but this one is crooked, so I'm probably gonna have to pierce it again. And I'm like, what the fuck? First of all, how did you pierce my nipple crooked? At this point, these bitches move around in all type of ways. You sure it's not straight? Like, I can't believe you just pierced my whole nipple crooked. And it was crooked, y'all. I looked in a mirror because I was just gonna try to live my life with the piercing the way that it was, but it was crooked. It was like this. The bar was like this, and the other one was like this. And it was like that. So yeah, I'm like, fuck, I gotta let her re-pierce it again. I have to, otherwise I'm gonna have a fucking crooked nipple piercing, and who the fuck wants that? So I lay back on the bed and I was freaking out for a while, because I'm like, damn, if she just pierced my nipple wrong once, who's to say she won't pierce my nipple wrong again? So I was a little nervous. Oh yeah, and if y'all hear like some rumbling and mumbling, I'm in my car. I'm always recording videos in my car. This is my safe place to record YouTube videos. I love making YouTube videos in my car. So anytime I'm in a car, I have like the air on or I have the car running. I try to talk really loud so that you can hear that, my voice over the car. Anyways, back to the story. So I lay down and I'm like, fuck, she gotta re-pierce it again. I really don't have a choice. So I kind of just laid back, let her do her thing, and she pierced it again, y'all. And that shit hurt so fucking bad. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever had y'all nipples pierced before, but it's not like an ear piercing. Like with the ear piercing, you're literally just boom, just one boom, snap, done. When you get Christina piercings and nipple piercings, it has to go through multiple layers of tissue, multiple layers of skin. So that shit hurts. So the first time hurt, but due to the fact that I'm hella anxious knowing that she's gonna pierce my fucking nipple again, it like hurt 10 times worse than the first time. But I was happy because my nipples they were finally done again, and I still had them in. I literally still have them in from when she pierced them 2 times, because I can't go through that again. I can't. These nipple rings come out, they're never gonna get pierced again. Y'all just gonna be having to suck on some titties that ain't bejeweled, because absolutely not putting myself through that again. When I got my Christina piercing, y'all, I stalled with this lady for like an hour. Like, she had appointments, right? So she came out to my house again because it was still during COVID. And at this time, I just was getting things pierced that I felt like I've never gotten pierced before, and I kind of want them pierced, so I just got it pierced. And she came out to my house, and it was the same. I laid on my back, and it wasn't the fact of me showing her my vagina that was making me nervous, because I felt like I have a pretty vagina, so that wasn't making me nervous. And my vagina don't stink, so that was the problem. The problem is that I knew she pierced my nipple wrong the last time, and I still had trust in her, because mind you, yes, she fucked my piercing. Well, she didn't really fuck it up, it's a little crooked, but the other girl I went to had me bleeding. So I'll take getting my nipple re-pierced or whatever, re-pierced twice, over me losing blood, because that shit freaks me out. The sight of blood just freaks me the fuck out. So yeah, so I laid on my back, but we waited for like an hour, and she's just like, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah. No. And she's like, are you ready? And I'm like, and then she's like, are you ready? And I'm like, just give me 5 more minutes. So it got to the point where she was sick of me stalling at this point. She was being really nice about it, but after an hour probably, she was just like, you know what, sis, either you gonna get your pussy pierced or you're not. So I was like, fuck it, why not? Because I always wanted my Christina done. So I had to take one for the team. That's what it came down to. So I laid on my back, and she clamps the meaty part. So I didn't get my clitoris pierced, which is another common piercing to get down there. You'll get the actual clit pierced. I didn't get that. I got the meat that's above the clit, but everybody can't get the meat that's above the clit, because not everybody has a, meaty vagina. So the girls who have a small vagina, they have to get their clit pierced because they don't have enough meat on the top of their vagina to get the Christina piercing that I have. But fat cat, so I could definitely get the little meaty pierce on the top. I was not getting my clit pierced. Hell no. So she clamped the meaty part, and I was like, ooh, she delicate. I'll never be having nobody down there pinching and pulling and whatnot. Like, so it was a little uncomfortable for me. And then I felt her, and so it's like a curved needle, right? It's a curved needle. I felt the tip of the needle go in. It's just a tip. And I'm like, instantly, why the fuck did I choose to get a Christina piercing? Why? I'm just sitting there thinking about every fucking life choice that I made. I'm just like, why? Why I hit that girl a long time ago? Why the fuck did that nigga break up with me? Why did my mom leave me at the fucking store? And I freaked out. Like, that shit literally had me think about every fucking bad thing ever in my life. And I'm like, I would rather go through all of those other bad things than go through the shit that I'm going through right now. So the tip went in, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, baby. If you can't take that, then how the fuck you gonna take the rest of the needle? So she put the tip of the needle in, and then she just pushes the rest through. Mind you, fat cat down here, so it was a lot of meat to fucking push through. I felt all of that shit. Every single layer of meat she went through with that needle, I felt that shit. And I literally screamed. Not like no, ooh, or like no, ah! Not that. I screamed. I was like, ow! Because that shit hurt so fucking badly. And my mom was in the other room. Mind you, I'm grown, so my mom knew I was gonna get my shit pierced. And she was like, she heard me scream from the other room, and she was like, I knew that shit did not feel good because I fucking heard you scream from in here. That's how loud I screamed. And when she took the needle out and put the jewelry in, it hurt a little bit. But honestly, y'all, ever since I got my piercing, my Christina piercing, I don't never feel it. It just lives on its own. It just be in its own world down there. It don't hurt. I don't snag it on nothing. It don't get pulled. I don't slam it in nothing. Like, it literally just coexists down there. It's literally down there just to make my vagina look good. Literally. And I'm here for it. So those, I would say those 2 times, I have a Slim Jim. Those 2 times that I got those piercings, my nipple pierced twice, and then my Christina piercing, I would say that was definitely the 2 most painful piercings I've ever had in my life. Nose piercings just feel like somebody punched you in the nose. Like, when I got my septum pierced, I literally felt like somebody punched me in the fucking nose. My nose hurt, my eyes started watering. Like, I'm about to square up with the piercing lady, because why you just do me like that? You got me out here looking crazy. I'm crying and shit. Like, But I love piercings. Clearly, I love tattoos. The next time I get a tattoo, I'm going to take y'all with me so that y'all can see me get a tattoo. I'm normally really cool when it comes to tattoos. I don't have a problem with tattoos. They don't really hurt that bad. I just hate the shading part. I hate shading. I don't know if you noticed, but the 2 recent tattoos I got, this one and that one, it has no shading in it. Because shading makes me feel like someone's literally burning my skin with a fucking butter knife. And I hate that shit. So I try to get tattoos that don't have that much shading. But when I start working on my thighs, I want like big portrait tattoos. So I'm obviously gonna have to get shading when it comes to those, but we'll worry about that when I get there. But yeah, so that's the story time about when I got my nipple pierced twice in one day, which was fucking horrible. Wouldn't recommend. Give it a 1-star review on Yelp, because no. My Christina piercing was cool. Looks cool. The pain level of a nipple piercing, including not getting it done twice in one day, obviously, I would rate Nipples a 5 out of 10. I would rate it a 5 out of 10 level of pain. Christina, baby, she an 8.5. Mama coming in heavy and she fighting rough. So put your hair up and be prepared, because that's gonna be a fight. But yeah, 8.5 for Christina, 5 for my nipples. If you guys want to get your nipples or your Christina done, I would definitely say do it. Not only is it cute as fuck, but I just feel like it kind of makes you a better bitch, you know? When you wear tank tops, the shit is cute. You can see your Christina through your panties. If you got a fat mod, it just makes it look even better. Highly recommend. One-on-one on how to be a bad bitch like me. Get your nipples pierced and your Christina pierced. And let them motherfuckers make your money. Cause, baby. But anyways, so that's my story time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been trying to be very consistent with my YouTube videos. I hope that I have been. If y'all want to see more from me, y'all have to let me know in the comments. DM me at this point. If you want to see me do fashion hauls, let me know. If you want to see me do more story times, let me know. If you want to see gym content, let me know. I really want to do hood interviews. Like, I don't know if y'all watch a lot of YouTube, but I like Pootie. His name's Pootie. I like his YouTube videos, his hood interviews. Fucking amazing. His content is like top tier. I love his content so much. Pootie, I'm a fan. If you're watching this, I'm a fan. I want to do hood interviews like him or Funny Marco. Funny Marco hood interviews are also really fucking funny. I love Funny Marco. I love his interviews in general. I like how he came from doing YouTube hood interviews and then now he has his like own TV show, which is fucking lit. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be lit like Funny Marco and Pootie. Period. So if y'all want to see any of that type of content from me, let me know. I'm really just in the midst of building my audience and kind of just trying to give you guys content that you are going to enjoy and is still going to be very authentic, still part of my personality. All those things that I name, definitely part of my personality. Fashion hauls, shit like that. I was also thinking about recording a video and showing y'all how I apply my press-ons, because I'm literally always wearing press-on nails. These are press-ons. I'm always wearing press-on nails. I used to get my nails done all the time, but that shit costs a lot of money. And if you can get press-ons, and sometimes I feel like the press-ons be cuter, honestly. Like, they be having more designs and shit like that, whether you going to get like a full set from a regular nail salon. I never went to like a freelancer nail tech. I've never gotten my nails done by somebody like outside their house or something like that, so that could be better than press-ons. But just from my experience, I love press-ons. So if y'all want to see me record a video applying press-ons, I would definitely do that. But just let me know what type of content you want to see from me, and I would definitely take heed to it. I'm gonna have more Chicago vlogs coming soon. More people that I meet out there. Y'all gonna get to know a lot of more people that I hang around. If y'all haven't noticed by now, I hang around the gay crowd, the gay community, LGBTQ. So that's the type of people you're gonna be seeing on my channel. So if you don't want to see those type of people, then maybe you should find a different channel to watch. But yeah, so thank you for watching this story time. I hope you guys have fun watching this. I hope this helped you decide whatever piercings you want to get and how bad they hurt. I just wouldn't recommend getting your nipple twice in one day because that shit's insane. But thank you for watching the movie. It's time to pack your popcorn up, throw your snacks away, and make sure you're around for the next show. Thank you, Trillion Babes, and I hope to see you soon.